Okay, we're gonna start with our stationary lunge. Bring those feet nice and wide apart. We go one side and then the other. When you're feeling it, you can reach for toes. Warming up those hips, warming up those legs. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand it up. We're gonna split the feet. We're gonna go down into a lunge. Arms are coming up. We pull and we press. We pull and we press as we go down and up. Good. Keep that going. All right, one more this side. Let's switch those legs. Switch. Bring the other leg back. Here we go. Down and up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your feet nice and wide. We're going to hinge forward. Bring those hands forward. Bend the knees here at the bottom and stand up for a squat, okay? So hinge, bend the knees, and stand it up. Hinge forward, bend, stand. Good. Keep it going. Let's do 2 more here. 1 more. All right, stand up. We're going to do 5 push-ups. That can be on knees, toes, elevated. Just 5. Yes, that's part of the warm-up. Once you're done with those, we're going to stand it back up, feet wide for those stationary skaters. So lunge one side, then the other, reaching for that toe. More sets here. 3, 2, and 1. Standing up for those lunges. Split the feet, okay? Come down and up. Good. Down and up. That's right. 3 more here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch the feet. Bring the other one forward. Arms up. Down and up. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Feet wide. Hinge forward. Okay. Bend the knees and stand up for the center. Hinge forward. Bend and stand. Good. Warming up those legs. Do 1 more here. Good. Stand up. Give me some jacks, okay? Feet out and in, arms up and down. Good. Get that heart rate up a little bit. All right, we're going to finish our warm-up with 5 walkout planks, okay? We hinge forward, walk those hands out, walk them back in. That's 1. We've got 4 more. My last one. Assuming I can count today. When you're done, give me a march or a jog, okay? So, today our workout Every interval is a minute. We start with a low intensity option. We hold there for 30 seconds. At 30 seconds, we ramp it up for 20. And then for the final 10, it's going to be our highest intensity, okay? So, you can lock in at any level. If you're like, no way am I doing the highest level. You can do the low level, the middle, and then stay there. You can even stay low level for the whole minute, okay? So for example, the first minute, we start with knee pull downs for 30 seconds. For 20 seconds, we add a hop. For the final 10, we're running those knees. Since it's just a 10 second sprint at the end, I want that final 10 seconds to be really on, okay? Not when we're doing it for like 40 and you're like, I'm high-kneeing it for 40 seconds. I want it to be good, okay? All right, then we'll have 30 seconds to kind of catch our breath and talk about what comes up next, okay? So I already introduced the first one, okay? We are starting with those knee pull downs. Here we go. Stand and pull, okay? Don't get too excited yet. We are going to take it up here in a second. Good. Just warming into it, getting that heart rate up. Nice aggressive pulls with those arms. All right. Add a hop here. Hop. Good. So we stay here for another 10 seconds. Then it's that final sprint of high knees, okay? 3, 2, 1. High knees. High, high, high. Good. That's right. For 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Next one. 30 seconds, all we're doing is a squat, okay? 20 seconds, squat, calf raise. Final 10, squat jumps, okay? All right. You got this. We're going in about 10 seconds, a little less. 1 and 4, 3, 2, 1. So just regular squats here. Getting that muscle memory going. Sitting back. Good. Nine more seconds here. Then we add that calf raise at the top. All right, here we go. Squat to toes. Squat to toes. Good. Five more seconds, and then we are jumping. Here we go. Jump. For that final 10. Nice and powerful. Come up off the ground almost as soon as you get planned. 3, 2, rest. All right, next one. This is going to be a jack. We start split jacks. Easy, right? We go to regular jacks, and we finish with a power jack. Come, jump, okay? It's like a squat that goes into an X jump for 10 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with those split jacks. Get in the body. Moving. Good. And remember, you can lock in on any level. 5 seconds, then we go to regular jacks. All right, regular jacks. Nice and powerful. And then we finish with those power jacks. do one side for a minute, then the other. But so step one, just a lateral lunge, in and out. Step two, lateral lunge to a knee balance, okay? Final 10 seconds, it's gonna be a jump, okay? Lunge, knee drive. All right, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So stay this side, we'll do that other one here in a minute and a half. Sinking to that hip, okay? Good. Keep it going. 5 seconds, then we add that knee balance. Here we go. Add that knee. Knee. Lunge. Knee. Lunge. Knee. Good. Next up, we will be adding that knee drive. That happens in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rest. The next one is just the other side, okay? Not a whole lot of explanation needed. Let's go to that other side. Catch your breath right now. 15 seconds, then we go again. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the other side, just lunge, attack. Lunge, attack. Good. More seconds here, then we add that knee balance. Add that knee. Lunge, balance, lunge, balance. Good. Good. 5 seconds, then we add the knee drive. 2, 1. Add that drive. Rest. Next one, we're coming down towards the floor. We're going to start on all fours, and we're going to do a quadruped with a knee under the body. So all fours quadruped. And bring me a knee. Bring me a knee. It's kind of a little bit of a crunch. Then we move to climbers. Okay? And then we finish with fast climbers. All right? So come to all fours, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Here we go. Knee under, knee under. Little crunching movement here. Okay? Remember to breathe. Good. 10 more seconds here. Then we take it to a plank with climbers. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Knees come under. We're not going fast yet, but we're nice and controlled. Try and keep those shoulders over those wrists. Breathe. 5 seconds, and then we sprint. 2, 1, sprint. As fast as you can. Go, go, go. For 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right. Staying down for this next one, it's going to be a plank variation. You can modify with an elevated surface. We're going to do plank, reach for opposite ankle, plank, reach for opposite ankle. Now I said reach for. You can't touch, that's okay. That's the first 30 seconds, okay? After that, we will do a push-up, reach for the ankle. Push-up, reach for the ankle. And for those of us that want to finish strong, do a dive bomber, okay? All right, here we are. Plank and reach. Join me here. So that final one, that dive bomber, for those of you that need a reminder, we come to a pike, we take our chest towards the floor. Right before we hit the floor, we circle up. For a lot of you, you're gonna just stick with that middle option, okay? All right, for those of us that are adding the push-up, add it in and reach. Push-up, add it in and reach. You drop to the knees for this. All right, final 10 seconds. Dive bomber. For those of us that can handle it. My mat lifts, slid forward. And rest. Woo. Okay, standing up. We're gonna squat left, squat right, or side one, side two. So out and in for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna do a squat shuffle, where we stay down, okay, side to side, for the next 20. Final 10, I'm gonna go squat jump side to side, or skiers, depending on what you call them. Okay, here we go. Squat side to side. Watch your form. Make sure you're sinking back in those hips. All right, shuffle it. So I do about 4 and 4. You can decide how much traveling you want to do. For 3, 2, 1, go side to side with that jump. And rest. Okay, coming down to the floor. We're going to be doing a reverse table or crab, depending on how you think of it. Fingers come towards, point towards the feet. We lift and lower. That's all we do for that first 30 seconds. Then we're going to do a lift tricep dip, okay? The final one, just straight tricep dips for 10 seconds, okay? All right, so we're lifting and lowering. I always feel a stretch through my chest and my shoulders, and I think, oh, I should probably stretch that more. Anyone else? Just me?
No, I feel like pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere.
I should stretch all of that.
I should stretch all of that. All right, so I'm going to add a lift, tricep dip, lift, tricep dip, lift, tricep dip. For 3, 2, 1, straight tricep dips. Little sprint push here. Woo! Build it in those arms. Hang in here. Listen for that beat. There it is. Woo! Okay, we're coming back up. This one starts the same as one we've already done. We're going to squat left and right, but then it becomes different after that. So we start left and right squats. Then we go to pivot. Okay, so I'm doing a 180. The final one, if you can't already guess it, we're jumping that 180. Okay? All right, 2, 1, here we go. Squat left and right. Good. Fifteen more seconds, and then we add that pivot. Three, 2, 1. So I'm going to squat, pivot, squat, pivot. 5 more seconds. And then we jump. Don't get dizzy on me. Here we go, jump. And rest. All right, coming to the floor. We're gonna be doing hundreds for this next one. We start with feet on the floor. So heels are rested, sit tall, we lean back. We pulse here for 30 seconds. For 20 seconds, we lift the feet. For 10, we straighten the legs, okay? Again, you need to lock in at any level because you can't go further. That's fine. And 2, 1, sit tall, lean back. Pulse those arms. So heels, they can be totally grounded or barely rested, okay? Hang in here, pulse those arms, fan your feet. 5 seconds, and then we lift those feet. 3, lift. Good. 10 more seconds here. All right, if you can, straighten it. 3, 2, 1. Set it up. Woo, nice job. Staying down. Glutebridges are next. So all we do for the first 30 seconds is lift, squeeze, and lower, okay? Once we get to the next section, we lift, we march, okay? Knees come towards chest. And that final 10, I'm gonna come to the edge, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna walk my feet out as far as I can, and then walk them back in, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1. Just lift, squeeze, and lower for now. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Good. I like to rotate my palms so they're facing up. Really make this all about the glutes and the back. Keep it going. So in 5 seconds, we're going to hold up and march the knees towards the chest. Here we go. Hold up, march, march. Good. Five more seconds here, and then we'll try and walk those feet out as far as we can. All right, walk it out. This one's not a fast one necessarily, but it's just how far out can you go and back in. And rest. All right, side plank is going to be next. First 30 seconds, all we're doing is rotating one side plank to the other, okay? Next 20, we rotate, we got a crunch, okay? Rotate and crunch. Final 10, just hip dips. Where the hips go, side to side, okay? All right, here we go. Come to that center plank, rotate to the side. You can modify this on your knees or elevate it on an elevated surface. All right, I'm going to add that crunch. For 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then go to hip dips, okay? Side to side. Woo! All right. Those are all the intervals. Grab a quick sip of water, catch your breath.
My mat likes to slide on the
Yes, that too. We went to go do I did my first dive bar and I had my hands on the mat with my feet on the ground and my hands like slid forward. It's like, oh, okay.
I know. It's a little scary.
All right. So same format for this next round. If you are feeling like you need an extra challenge, you could potentially jump ahead and lock in sooner than the 30 seconds. I'll stay with it as it's written, okay, so I don't confuse anybody, okay? All right, starting with knee pull down, so right here. Remember, you decide the speed, but not the intensity yet. We'll add a hop when we get to 30 seconds. All right, add that hop. All right, high knees for that final 10. Go, 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 high, high, high. Rest. Woo. Okay. Squats. Squat to calf raise. Squat jump. We're up next. That will happen in 5 seconds. We ready? Here we go. Squats. Watch your form on the first one. That's where we set up our base for the whole thing. 10 more seconds, and then we add that calf raise. All right, squat, calf raise. Squat, calf raise. Good. And again, you decide speed. 3 seconds, and then we do squat jumps. Here we go. Rest. All right. Next one is jacks. Split jacks, regular jacks, power jacks. Okay? Keep those feet moving during the little rest period. We're catching our breath, but we're not taking a nap yet. That'll happen later, right? Sure.
Sure. Lots of time.
All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Step it out. So I will probably send out an email and also remind you guys Monday. But next Friday, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be at the Grand Canyon. So, send me your thoughts and prayers that I'm still alive. Just kidding. I will hopefully still be alive.
What day are you actually running?
We start Friday.
Okay.
So, all right, regular jacks.
Can you finish Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
We'll be thinking that.
and then I'll be back Monday, and I may just lay on the ground and tell you guys what to do, but I will be here. All right, power jacks. Rest. Woo. All right. Catch your breath. Lateral lunges are next, okay? So start with a lateral lunge. 5 seconds, and then we go 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge and tap it in. I don't know if your guys' phones ever like push you news stories that they think you're gonna like. So it was like yesterday or the day before. My phone pushes me this news story about how they found a body at the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
And here's the fun part. They were looking for somebody else. And they found this other body.
Yeah.
All right, at that balance. And I was like, thank you, Google. That was a very helpful piece of news.
I have book. After class.
Add the knee drive.
Tell you about the book after you run.
Okay. All right, rest. Then we do the other side here.
There's a book called The Death and Brain Candy.
Yeah, I've actually heard that book.
Yeah.
Just keep adding to it. There's like 3 editions. Keep adding to the comments.
Edition 25. Oh dear. All right, 10 seconds. Let me do that other side. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Lunge and tap. So, my grandfather was actually one of the first 100 people to raft through the Grand Canyon. He went on a trip with Norman Neville's.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so like the Grand Canyon, it runs in my blood a little bit, but I have been there several times, so I'm not going in blind.
Yeah.
But, all right, add that knee balance. I've never been to the South Rim.
No.
This will be my first time to the South Rim. 5 seconds and we add that knee drive. Add it. All right, coming to the mat. We start with that quadruped, draw the knee under. Regular mountain climber, fast mountain climber. Good. 15 seconds and we go. Start setting it up. Knee under hip, wrist under shoulder. Remember, it's a little bit of a crunching movement here. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee and knee. I have this client who, if I said her name, many of you would probably know who she is. But she's like 84. And I was telling her that we're going to go do this. And I've been watching the weather forecast. And I was concerned because it's been like 105, 106 at Bantam Ranch.
Oh, no.
And, all right, we're going to switch to the plank. Here we go. With that knee under. Anyway, she told me, she's like, you shouldn't do this.
Oh, no.
And then she told me, she's like, haven't you heard the news story? And I said, what news story?
No, no.
All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint it here. I'll tell you in a second. Sprint through these, and then you get to hear my super interesting story. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're coming up. No, we're not. We're staying down. The next one's going to be plank with ankle taps. Anyway, so I guess there was this news story about this lady who met this guy online. She was going to meet up with him in Phoenix, go hiking, and so they met up. He took her hiking like when it was like over 100 degrees, and then left her, and she died. Anyway, so I tell Noel this story. All right, come to that plank, reach for the ankle, and he's like, what does she think? That I'm going to abandon you in the desert? He's like, we've only been married for like 15 years.
Oh, that's funny. Plenty of tragic stories in the Grand Canyon, but most of it could have been avoided.
Exactly. totally common sense. We're gonna add a push-up here in 3 seconds. All right, here we go. Push up and reach. All right, dive bombers, we're gonna take that option. And rest. Whew. Then we'll stand up. We're gonna be squatting right and left. Then we'll do the squat shuffle, back and forth. Then the lateral squat jumps. Okay? Going in 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step one side and the other. Good. And again, check your form. We're all getting tired. We'll add that shuffle in 5 seconds. All right, I'm gonna shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Trying to stay down the whole time. 10 more seconds like this. Then we do that lateral squat jump. All right, here we go. Side to side. Rest. Whew. Okay, coming down to the floor. Reverse table for 30 seconds. Reverse table tricep dip for 20. And then just tricep dips for 10. Woo-hoo. And even though it's only 10, you've already been working those triceps, and so they're like, no. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We lift and then we lower. Lift and lower. Keep it going. We have about a little over 5 seconds. And we add that tricep dip. Here we go. Tricep dip, lift. Tricep dip, lift. Keep it going. 4 seconds. And just straight tricep dips. That fun burn. Here we go. Dip, dip. Woo. Rest. Shake that out. Coming back up. This is one where we do right and left squats again, but then we do the pivot 180, jump 180. Ten seconds, and then we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One side, and then the other. That's great. You decide the speed, you decide how low, you do that squat you think. Seconds, and then we pivot. Here we go. Squat, pivot, squat and pivot. Where you don't want to get dizzy. All right, jump it. 100 is next. Starting with feet on the ground, moving to elevated feet, finishing if you can with straight legs. Less than 10 seconds and then we go. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit tall, lean back, pulse those arms. Good. So I have another client who has like this amazing ability to hold boat pose for like 5 minutes. And I tell her, I'm like, this is not normal. Like, we'll have competitions and she beats me every time. Lift those feet. We'll be here, and like, I can do like a minute pretty strong, and then like after that it starts to fall apart. Like I get to like a minute and a half, and like by 2 minutes I like have fallen on the ground, and she's still going. 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. She has MS, and I joke that it gave her superpowers. Sit up. All right. Glutebridge next. So that'll be our next challenge. I'll invite her to class one day. And they'll be like, let's see if any of you can do boat pose as long as or longer than you. All right. So we start with regular glutebridges. Then we march them, and then we finish with that walkout. So I'm going to come low on my mat. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Seconds, and we go to marches. All right, hold at the top, march, march. All right, get ready, walk it out as far as you can without your butt touching the ground. And then walk it back in. And rest. Woo. In case any of you have been paying attention to time, today's interval had more components to it than normal. So we only have to do this one twice. And that means we're almost done. So we only have one more left. We've got our rotating side planks. It goes rotating side plank plus crunch. Finishing with hip dips, okay? All right, set it up. Here we go. One side and the other. Try and keep those hips low as you rotate side to side. But don't stack, obviously. Seconds, and then we add that crunch. All right, add that crunch. Seconds. All right, hip dips. Final stretch here. Final push. And done. Sit back in child's pose for a second. Take a few deep breaths. Then you can fill yourself up off the mat. Grab a sip of water. We'll start our stretches standing, so when you're ready, stand up.
So after you finish your run, I'll bring you the book and you can read it.
Okay.
It has to be after.
It has to be after.
Yeah, we did it after our rafting.
Yes. Yeah, I don't need that in my head. same calf stretch. We're going to step back, press that heel towards the floor, okay? We're going to do 2 different calf stretches from this position. Right now, I only have the slightest bend in my knee so I don't pass out, okay? But in a second, we're going to bend a little more, but hold for now. All right, now I'm going to bend that knee, bringing it closer towards the floor, and it's going to go through a different part of the calf. I often start to feel this with my Achilles. All right, bring this foot in, take that other one back. Step. This is the first one with that just ever so slight bend in the knee. That back knee. So, the year I graduated from high school, you know how lots of people go on senior trips? My parents took me backpacking at the Grand Canyon, which I guess is my senior trip. Bend that back knee, okay? And I remember going to the backcountry office, and I think our plan was to hike all the way down, stay overnight, and then hike all the way out the next day. And I remember the backcountry office person being like, all right, let's stand it up, okay? We're going to do quads, okay? Grab your foot. And so I think he talked us into splitting it up so we camped, halfway and then came all the way up. And I think he actually wanted us to split it up even more than that, but we were fine with that. And release. We're going to do that other side. And release. All right, we're going to come to the floor and we're going to lay down on our back, okay? We're going to do an active hamstring stretch here. So we're going to lay down, one leg straight. This other leg comes up into the air. We grab the back. We're going to lengthen and bend. So make this a gentle stretch, okay? Just straighten to the best you can and bring it back down. Lengthen. Good. And down. We'll do 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Bend your knee. Hug that knee towards your chest. Hold for a second. And take the opposite hand. Grab the knee. Gently pull across the body. Other arm lays out to the side. Knee back to center. Take this leg down to the ground. So active hamstring stretch on this side. Grab the back of the leg. Gently straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Do 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Bend that knee. Hug it towards the chest. Hold for a second or 2, and take the opposite hand, grab the knee, gently pull it across the body. Good. Come back to center. We're going to release that leg. Bring both legs towards your chest, both knees. Okay. Hold for a second. Then we'll do figure 4. Okay. Cross ankle over opposite thigh. Grab that bottom leg and gently pull. cobra, whatever your body needs. We're going to be stretching our triceps after this one, and we're going to do it differently than we often do. We're going to do it laying down. Okay? I'm going to come to the ground. I'm going to interlace my fingers, okay? And take them above my head. And then I'm going to bend at the elbow and try and bring my fists as close to the back of the nape of my neck as I can. So I'm going to lay down, interlace, bring it back, and I kind of squeeze my elbows towards my head. You guys feeling it? Yeah. Okay. Let's release. We're going to come up and sit back in child's pose. Bring those knees underneath us. Reach forward and sit back. Now take your arms and circle them out to the side, so now they're like a T. And then sit up, okay? Let's have a seat here for a second. Maybe? There we go. Okay. All right, take one hand to the floor, reach up and over. Come back to center, stabilize with this hand, reach up and over. Come back to center. 2 deep breaths, okay? Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale down. Just centering ourselves here at the end. Last one. Exhale. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And I hope everybody has a wonderful